Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. We're going to look at the Roman fortress today. Here's one that I've made in cardboard. The Romans had a vast empire and it lasted for a very long time, and in order to do so they had a large army to keep order throughout the empire. Wherever there were soldiers, there were also fortresses built. On our board you'll see that there's also Hadrian's Wall, which was built across the northern part of Britain to keep enemies out. If you look at this carefully, you will see that I can actually alter it from a fortress into whoa, let's just get that. I haven't got a big enough table, have I? Into Hadrian's Wall. And Hadrian's Wall isn't completely straight, so it fits quite nicely there. But you get the idea. So by making the various parts, you can make a fortress. You could add other buildings, because there were lots of buildings inside a fortress, or you could even make Hadrian's Wall. So now I'm going to show you how to make the various parts. It's quite simple. Let's put them on one side so that we've got a little bit of room to show you. Okay, first of all, you need a sheet of white card, or you could use stone-coloured card if you wanted, sort of a brown or even a black. And I've used a thin card this time. You may be able to use the corrugated card, but perhaps a cereal box would be better still. I know over the last few sessions we've been using various types of card. The best sort would be this sort of thin type of card. But if you're really stuck, use a cereal box or even try with paper. It will still stand, but it's a little bit flimsy. So you need it A4 size. What you do first is you fold it over at the top and the bottom about 1 centimetre, okay? And then fold it over in half so that the folded bits are on the inside. Right? You see? Then when you've got the line down the middle there, open it out, and then we're going to take one edge over to meet the halfway line. And similarly, from the other end, fold it inwards and flatten it. Can you see now how many parts we've got there? These parts at the edge are going to be the parts that stick together. Okay, now I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to, whoops, before I do that, one more fold. Sorry, I'm forgetting there. Fold it in half that way as well. Okay, so there are lots of folds. Just a reminder, fold in the top about 1 centimetre, fold in the bottom about 1 centimetre. Keeping those folded in, we then fold it in half, open it out, fold in from one end to the middle and fold in from the other end into the middle. And then the fold that I nearly forgot, fold it lengthwise like that. The first part of the cutting is quite easy. We just simply cut down the middle. Okay, so you can see we've got the beginnings of the walls anyway. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to take one edge, and in each of those little sections, so if I fold it up, you'll see you've got lots of little rectangles, and I'm going to cut a little rectangle out of each of those to make the top of the wall or the tower. You don't have to be exact with this, but can you see on each section I'm cutting out a little rectangle. So here's one I made earlier. When you've cut the sections out of the top, all you need to do next is to put some glue down these little sides and stick them together. So I've got my trusty glue stick here, and I put some glue on and seal it like that. So I've got my tower. Then I need to make a door in it. So again, here's one I prepared earlier. Can you see I've drawn a sort of arch over it? I'm now going to draw a line up the centre, which I've already started to cut, and then I'm just going to cut a tiny bit on either side so that I can fold it back and open it. And the other way, there we go. And then fold it open like that. Okay, so those are your towers. Now the walls are very similar. You just need them to be a little bit shorter. So what you do for the wall, and I've got a couple here, you need to fold up from the bottom so that it will have a little bit of a base to stand on. You still need to cut out the little rectangles at the top, but instead of folding it around, I'm going to let it stand, and that's why I folded a little bit at the bottom, just about 1 centimetre, so that it's a bit shorter than the tower. In order to make it stand, you'll find that when you fold it up, you'll have a little bit of an overlap here in the corners. So you can just simply cut those bits off and then fold it so that it will stand. Now on its own, it's a little bit flimsy. So this is where you then take one of your other walls that you've prepared and stick those together. Like so. Okay, and then you can see that you've got your wall. If you want to make it into the fortress, you just turn one of the walls at right angles to the other one, and then you can quite easily put your tower at the corner there. So you can make either Hadrian's Wall or you can make a fortress. And remember, if you look up in books and online, you will find that there are other buildings which go inside a fortress. A fortress was almost like a little town within itself. So have a look, see what you can find out, have fun making your fortress. You will notice I did put soldiers on here, but those of you who know me know that I am really not very good at drawing soldiers, but I'm quite sure you could draw some soldiers to put alongside your wall. Okay, Have fun making your fortress, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.